Hey, it's your EdTech here, and welcome to another exciting video on Quizlet, Part 2. Today we're going to look at the different study sections that are available in Quizlet. So I'm going to look down here under the topic of computers, and the first study set we're going to look at is flashcards. Flashcards works basically the same way as traditional flashcards do, only on a computer. And you can also do it on the app. So if I look here, it says side by side. I can click on this little speaker button right here, and it'll read it to me.
Side to side.
And then I can click here to flip. And you'll see it says landscape. I can go to the next term, and it's going to work the same way, and I can flip it.
On the computer where devices can be hooked up. 3 typed. USB, Firewire, Ethernet.
And it'll flip to the answer. I could also shuffle these cards if I don't want to do them in order, or I can go to options and I could switch it from term to definition showing first, or I can have both show at the same time. So I'm going to X here, I'm going to click the back button, and I'm going to move on to the next study section, which is called Learn. And this is basically going to just have me type in the answers to these questions. So I'm going to click here. You're going to see at the top definition, and I'm going to put in the term. So 1024 bytes. I know from my studying that that should be a megabyte. And clearly I was not studying correct because it should have been a kilobyte. So I'm going to click any key to continue. And 8 bits I know is going to be a byte. So I'll click that. And that was correct. So you can see it's going to give me the correct answers. And if I do it wrong, it'll let me know I did it wrong. So I'm going to go back. And the next one we're going to look at is write. And here I'm going to have to write in the correct answers. So it says a device inserted and used to store stuff. So I can put flash drive. We'll see if that's the correct answer. And it says, I said flash card. The correct answer is memory card. So I'll press any key to continue. Where you store stuff. This one I'll put hard drive. And it says drive. So this is showing a hard drive. So what I can do is say, all right, well, that's close enough. Override, I was right. Where you store stuff on your computer. So I'll say to this one, hard drive. Answer. And it says correct. I'm going to move back. And next we are going to look at the spelling. And this is just...
Byte.
And this is just strictly for spelling, so it asks me for byte, and click byte. And since I answered all these, it's showing me which ones I did correct and which ones I mastered and which ones I need to learn. The next one over is the test. Test is basically going to just set up the terms and definitions in a kind of traditional test format. We're going to just move past that and look at match, which is a really exciting game. And this is just going to make it so that you can match stuff together. So for instance, I can be like up and down. That is landscape mode. So I can drag the word landscape to the picture up and down. And that's wrong. So it should be portrait. So I'll drag it there. I'll do landscape to side by side. I'll drag it there. Where the hard drive is located. So we'll drag that with the computer. Okay. And that's how that works. So as you match things up, you can eliminate the terms and definitions. The last one we're going to look at is gravity. If I click on gravity, it's going to come up with a really fun little game. And I could select the difficulty. I'm going to pick easy. And do I want to answer with the term, or do I want to answer with the definition, or do I want to be random? I need to choose. I'm going to just do answer with the term. I'm going to click let's go. I'm going to start the game. And so now what I need to do is put the term in. So Internet, Firefox, Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Safari. I'm going to put in 4 types of web browsers. And apparently that wasn't correct, otherwise it would have eliminated the asteroid. Where you store stuff. So I have to put 4 examples of web browsers. So you have to be very specific here to win this game. Where you store stuff. So I'm going to put Drive. We learned that from before. And you can see that eliminated it because I was correct. And we'll try one more. Computer that provides data to other computers. I'm going to put server. And once again, that eliminated that. And we'll click back. So all of these modules, once you search for them, all these study modules are really easy to share out with your students. All you have to do is come up to the top of Little Word Computers and click the share button, which looks like a little arrow here. And you have a choice. You can either email it, and then you just click send email. You can copy this link and share it out with your students this way, or you can share it out on Google Classroom. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to create your own study sets. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.